Hi everybody, today we're doing a video on the turtle topper. See, originally I had a tiny little one that literally resembled that right there, which I'm using to keep the turtle in. And I didn't like that it wasn't enough space, and kind of disturbed me because I couldn't add on to it. This I actually can in the future if I wanted to. And pretty much all I did was I used one of those under the bed storage containers that had the ability to open both ways, because I kind of like to be able to, you know, get in without having to remove the lamp. And I ended up cutting a hole through it so that it was just big enough so that the lamp could rest on it, but that the actual light source could get through it. And the turtle can't escape. It has room obviously for the dish and just being able to move around other than in the tank. And then eventually I'm actually going to add on to this and just put a place for a nice amount of sand or dirt so that he can just have a specific place to dig out of the water. I'm also going to replace the rocks that I have down here with sand, which I'll be doing that here in the next, probably next month or so. And with the ramp, now I had the most difficult time trying to do this ramp, because originally he had serious issues on trying to get past the previous ramp that I had, because he's not the smartest turtle. So I ended up replacing it with a leftover turtle shelf that I had previously, and I took the sticky stuff off of it so it wouldn't stick obviously onto the tank, because there's no point on having that in here. And I just drilled 2 holes into it, and I put these in so that I wouldn't have to worry about having it break off, and I wouldn't have to worry about it rusting. And since the turtle tank doesn't go too far, which you can't really see, but the nut actually goes about this much out from where I had it, which is good, because what I have it do is I don't have it screwed. I have it screwed as much as I could to it, but I wanted to leave some space so when the turtle actually gets on, it actually has a little bit more leverage, so that instead of being like this, it kind of goes down like this to make it a little bit easier for him to climb up. And then I got tired of having to move around, so I came up with the idea of actually putting jumper cables, mini jumper cables, so that it's as secure as you can possibly get. Now, to actually get it underneath there, you actually need something to kind of pry open the rim of the cage or the tank, and then you have to stick it in there. But once you actually do that and it's actually peeled apart, it actually isn't too horrible to actually get it off. But once again, when you're doing it for a turtle tank and it's kind of a giant bit of water only, not, you know, dry land and stuff like that, because obviously that's what I'm going to be doing in this area and adding on, both up and down. But pretty much when you're not really doing much with the actual tank other than, you know, the filter, pretty much, you know, it's pretty easy going, so you don't really do much with the tank. So with that being said, turtle toppers are great for giving your turtle extra space, and also adding on for digging space, other kinds of space that you'd prefer to give them more of a natural habitat and yet still give them this gigantic amount of water to swim in versus just a little pond-like area in their actual exhibit. But that's going to be the end of this video for now. Doodles, everybody!